Hello, y'all. This is Crescent Moon, Lunar Wolf, whatever. I swear to God, I'm gonna pick a name eventually. I have been sticking with Lunar Wolf simply because that was my name for a while. I do happen to like Crescent Moon. I don't know. I'll pick a name eventually. Or you guys tell me what you think. I mean, for those of you who have watched me for a while, do you like Lunar Wolf? Do you like Crescent Moon? I mean, I'll change it back to whatever, y'all like the most. Put it that way. I'll take suggestions. People are to email me, kittenfoxfuzz. I'll probably put the link up either up there or over there somewhere in the description. It's there. I'm a little loopy because it's like 5:16 a.m. The reason you don't hear Draco Foxfire in the background or Draco Wolf in the background is because he's currently at work. He started having a job now, so from about 10 o'clock at night till 7 in the morning, I'm all by my lonesome and have nothing better to do. And I also found out that my screencast decided to have my pro expired, so I only get to do 15 minutes a shot now. Yay me. So I'll have to be buying that again so I can do my longer Let's Plays. But in the meantime, that's what I'm doing. It's kind of a vlog slash yarn tale update. I can't really see because the fact of me being able to see my camera and record just my camera is not enabled anymore. So I'm hoping you guys can see this. This is what I've been doing with my yarn tail so far. Yes, I have a long way to go. I've had a lot of crap go on, okay? But this is the yarn tail thus far, okay? Now, I don't know. I like to think that it's pretty damn good myself. As well as is better, but, hey, whatever. If you need another link to her tutorial and what have you, if you search through my vids, you will see that I have her linked in the original yarn tail video. Something I wanted to point out was, if you'll notice, and I'm hoping y'all can see this, right through here, you see how it's kind of got that white and black and gray mix? If you try to just do straight like this, here, okay, here, black, white, gray, it looks too fake, okay? You get down here, where you got your black and your white, and kind of mixed in, and then you get on the other side where it doesn't even look the same at all. That's natural fur, guys, because if you take a look at something, okay, and I'll use my gray cat, Tiger, as an example. Oh, there you are. As an example. Come on, sweetie. Come here. Yes, I know. Go on, Mama, just don't bother me. Come here. If you guys will notice her fur, okay, she's going to be pissed at me for this, but if you'll notice, okay, even after she's fixing to get brushed here, there she goes. She's all purry now. She doesn't mind me so much when I brush her. She just likes to be able to look at the brush and get on her. There we go. Alright, stop. Let the people see you. Camera time. Alright, look. If you notice her fur, okay, it's got gradients in it. Okay, you can't really tell what stops, what starts. Okay? Yes, hello, honey. That's the effect I was going for with the tail. Okay? And that's kind of the effect we need to go for, because if you'll notice, like on her legs, you can't really tell where the stripes are and where the rest of the fur starts. And that's what I was going for with the tail. I'm going to put you down, okay? Go on. Your movie starness. Ow! Don't bite me, little poop head. She wants to play now. That is what happens with the tail. And, that's kind of what I'm hoping. And don't be like the manic brusher, okay? When you go to brush your tails, just barely touch it and barely run it. I'm barely touching this thing. It's like, okay? Because if you don't, you're going to pull fur. Okay? But this is natural. This is the look that you're wanting. Now, you're probably asking, oh, how do I get this so shiny? Well, easy. I iron it. Which, once I can get, now that I'm back with my screencast, I'll show you how to do that. Because you go from, step 1, with these little mustaches, to step 2, where you've got them brushed out to, almost nothingness, to the last and final piece, which is absolutely gorgeous. I have these in both gray and white right now, because I'm working on some more of them. Okay. I need to brush them out, because they look bad, and looking bad on the camera is not okay. So, excuse me for just, a hair of a second here. Okay, anywho, to these. Okay, absolutely gorgeous fur. This is what happens after I iron it. Now what I'll do is I'll usually put the iron down. Okay, let me grab this little white one right here. Okay, and I'll have it down and I'll press the iron down and I'll pull this out from under the iron very gently. Okay, and that's going to be all, you know, flat and like this and look horrible. If you just brush it, it fluffs out just like that. And something else I've noticed, this is a little trick for you. When you go to sew them, don't sew them sideways, because if you sew them sideways, if you'll notice, see how you can see my thumb? That's not going to work. You want to sew them up and down, okay, like this, so that when you're done, the top part folds over and sort of hides your knot. That's what I've been doing with, here we go. You'll notice these ones right, get down, cat. Thank you. That's what I did with these ones right here. If I lift this part up on cam here so y'all can see without knotting it, see, there's my knot, right? Oops. Grab some gray fur, it's not good. It's gonna get all in the way. Give me a second. There we go. Yeah, gently brush that down. Now you can see the knot, okay? Now if I was to take and fold this over, just like so, and then brush it down, like that, then you guys, you know, it hides the knot. And that's a little trick that I learned while I've been sewing this. Also, the reason I'm not using the big 10 pieces anymore, I wanted to make sure y'all knew. These look so damn small in every single color that I need for my wolf, okay, gray, black, and white, because I've noticed the larger tufts made for really piss-ass knots, like this one here, okay? You get large gaps like this one, and it's absolutely horrible, and I'm gonna have to put another little tiny one right here, another little tiny one right here, just to hide this. That's a waste of yarn and a waste of time. So the little ones are better, but this may look fluffy, like maybe I've stuffed it. I haven't. This is just how many of those little things I have sewn together, and I wanted to, you know, update you guys to show you that in real world time. Okay, I'm a stay-at-home mom, 2 kids. Trust me, it takes a while. Now, if I was to be commissioned for a tail, like somebody, if one of y'all got a hold of me and said, hey, I want a tail, it would not take me this long to do this tail. It would take me a week to do a tail. As well as says it takes 35 to 40 hours, I believe. 48 hours is roughly about 2 days worth of time. That includes having a life. So that's why I say, if you know, if you want to commission somebody for a tail, or get a hold of me and commission me, or, you know, whatever, it's going to take about a week. Okay, because like I said, 2 kids. And right now they're on spring break. Yeah, I'm dyeing my hair eventually, I promise. But also, you know, it's the black part's supposed to be the front, or the top of the tail. If you'll notice, it's not sitting flat flush. It's sitting sideways. So the tail's going to sit like this by the time it's done, okay? Which is going to make for an even better swish, because the tail will direct you in the direction that it wants to flow. Now, this is not me going, oh, the tail direct you. No, Draco Wolf made his own suit at one point, okay, via a very good friend of ours, or his anyway. I'm becoming friends with her, who taught him how to do it. And all his advice and whatnot, he's passed down to me, which I am now passing to y'all. So, there you go. Am I new to the furry fandom? Yes, very new, actually. But, you know, it's what I want to do. So there you go. I'm going to be doing my suit, which is going to be the black just like this, with a white tip. Probably tipped it about, not much, about half of this will be white tip. Black and white. The reason I'm going to do it white is because I'm going to end up dyeing it green. There's a major rule. No lime green, well, not lime green, but no neon green fur. Mainly because it hurts the eyes, and it's a pain in the ass. So, none of that, please. I was going to do, you know, the white fluffy white fox, which is my actual Sona. Okay, it's a white Arctic fox. You know, she's got some cayenne markings. You know, her hair's got a strip of cayenne in it. Her tail's dipped in cayenne. Part of her butt is cayenne. You know, the inner belly fur and stuff's all cayenne. But I got looking around the fandom, and there's a lot of me out there. And, you know, I had thought, oh, hey, I developed this all on my own. Yeah, I did, but a lot of people have the same interests I do, so I decided to go with rainbow sparkles, which is something I was thinking of seriously considering putting my name to as well, because that's my soda name, is Sparkles. Okay, you know, because she's sparkly, but I don't know how to do that without looking like crap. But you know, Sparkles eventually will be shown. I'll have to show you all a picture of her. I searched around my desktop here, but I don't feel like trying to find it, and I've got some things on here that I don't want to have to accidentally go, oh crap, and have to redo my entire video. So, I'm about 10 minutes in, so I gotta watch it, because like I said, it expired my time. So, that's about it. That's my yarn tale. Life as we know it moves on. I've had some crap going on in real life. It's been kind of down and out, and then my computer goes to crap on me. That's why I haven't uploaded anything, because my entire computer just went bleh. I went to do recovery on my computer and didn't know I had to create the recovery disks. So when I went to use the recovery disks, they didn't have anything on them, which made my computer derp worse. So, but here I am. So here we go. But, okay, recap. Pick me a name. Okay? Sparkles, Crescent Moon, Lunar Wolf. Okay? Mainly between Lunar Wolf and Crescent. I do have Crescent Moon as my Minecraft name now. It does show up. That's the main reason why I changed my name here in Gmail and in YouTube to Crescent Moon, because I wanted to match my Minecraft, because I'm going to be doing a lot of things with Minecraft. I'm going to be hosting a lot more of the adventure packs, like adventure maps, texture packs. If you guys have a texture pack that you absolutely adore, get a hold of me, and what I'll do is I'll get with you in Skype and have you give it to me, and I'll see what I can do to put it on the show. You know, yes, I'm going to call it the show. Okay. Parents, if you have any questions, comments, things you would like to see, give me a holler. Like I said, kittenfoxfuzz at gmail.com. I'm a mom of 2 girls. Okay. I have babysat little boys. I will guess on something a boy needs, but don't, you must not take me literally, but take it with a grain of salt. Okay. Girls I know pretty well. You know, yeah, and I know I've got a fairly morbid background, but I've got the Ticket to Fear through Windows, and I like the sound. Like if I go to empty my trash can, empty. Yes. Sounds like a ghost. I love it. So anyway, that's that again with the tails, mustaches, brush like a mother, and once you iron it, or you take your if you have a hair straightener, use that, and then you get these, and then you just sew them on. You know, they're really tiny, but they're very easy to work with. A lot easier than the bigger ones. I'll be putting on some of my art for here. I'm also going to be doing a Wiccan segment as well. It's going to be called oh, what the hell was I going to call it? I don't know. It's just going to be basically a little Wiccan segment, because I am Wiccan. Okay. And I'll go into all that later. I'm not going to be teaching per se, but I might be opening a live stream when I figure out how to, on if there's any questions people might have. I'm very big on trying to dispel a lot of bullshit and a lot of fears that people have about my religion. Okay? I'm a 7-year study. Hell, longer than that. I'm a 12-year study, 10-year practice. Okay? But I'm hitting my time. So, I will see you all later. This is me signing out, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye.